Hello again. In the book of Job, it tells us that Satan told God, well, you've got a hedge around Job protecting him from bad things. Well, from that, there's become a tradition of talking about God having a hedge of protection around you, or God's hand of protection being on you. And that's interesting. Usually, talked about, when you live right and you do the things you do, that there is this hedge, this fence, this hand of God is protecting you from a lot of things that could come your way because you were righteous. And that is very, very biblical from all kinds of different places in the Bible. However, what do we think when we see people who are doing right? Let's just take a missionary family. Kids homeschooled. All their life, all their social life is centered around church stuff. And their 13-year-old daughter starts referring to herself as a boy and by a boy's name. Well, she's not been exposed to all the stuff. She hadn't been in public school. Where in the world did she get this? Or take another instance. Family, very deep in church circles. Everything in their life is all about what's going on, Christian stuff, what's going on at church, what's going on in ministry activities, outreach and things, homeschooled, very devout family. One of their teenage sons takes off from home and lives a bisexual lifestyle for a couple of years. What is it with that? What happened to God's hand of protection being on them? Do we also not see that when a people fall in disfavor of God, when God is going to pour his judgment out on a people, that he removes his hand of protection? And many things that should not fall on people in a normal sense fall on them because God, in this particular first step of judgment, God has removed his hand of protection. And the spirit of the age, in all its forms, starts getting into places that otherwise it could not. And we have to look at the wickedness that we have allowed in the society we live in, because it may be falling on society, but it falls on the house of God first. It is judgment on us, the church in America. And we better take heed, because it's only going to get worse.